So if you guys didn't know, probably about yesterday, I was going to upload a video, and I was basically going to talk about Call of Duty World War II, basically what's happening there with Call of Duty, maybe asking the question, is it going to be good enough to revive the franchise, things like that. And I was all set to upload it, like it was done and everything, until I discovered a pretty terminal or critical, however you want to call it, editing error in the video that you guys probably would have definitely picked up on. It was really noticeable. I'm not going to really discuss it, since it was kind of embarrassing, but yeah. Anyways, I can probably get that video uploaded. If I don't upload it tonight, I'll upload it tomorrow. Because I need to go back and figure out what happened with the video. Because, to be honest, I was a bit confused about how it happened. I think I know what it might have happened. But right now I'm recording this video, so I don't have time to go back and check. Anyways, for this video, I'm going to be focusing on Overwatch. Basically, three reasons why you should play a support character. Now, you guys know in Overwatch, it's team-based game. You have to teamwork, you have to work with your teammates, communicate with them, group up, win team fights, all stuff like that. And supports are a critical part in Overwatch. In Overwatch, if your team doesn't have supports, you could probably be on the low to losing, especially in competitive play. I can't think of one situation where having a support is not a must pick. You definitely need a support. You need to keep the tanks alive to take damage for the whole team. You need to keep the DPS alive to actually damage and kill the enemy. And for the supports, they have to keep themselves alive, so our team is not at a disadvantage, so it's not a 5v6 or a 4v6. So anyway, guys, there's three reasons why you should play support. So coming in at number one is being a team player. A lot of times in Overwatch, there are a lot of stubborn people out there, and a lot of stubborn people who won't switch off Genji, or won't switch off Widow, or won't switch off Hanzo because it's their character, their main. They got, I don't know, 2 hours played on it. They're super MLG. They're basically Seagull. Stop me if you've heard this one before. And let's say you got your pick in first, but then everyone on your team refuses to switch. Just play a healer. It's not going to hurt you. In fact, it will probably help you win. Or let me change that. It will definitely increase your chance of win. And there are some supports out there that have killing abilities. Take Zenyatta, for example. Zenyatta's healing is a bit weak because he can only focus heal one target at a time with his Harmony Orb. And his Harmony Orb healing isn't the best. So Zenyatta is really more of a healing DPS hybrid for those of you that don't like to play supports. Zenyatta's got great damage once his Discord target is up, especially against tanks. And then, if you want someone who can group heal but also has decent damage, I'd say probably playing Lucio is for you. Because Lucio can heal a group of people at once, but it's not very good. So when he has Amp It Up, you gotta be near him. His ultimate is very strong. It gives his team high health boost. Zenyatta's ultimate is also very strong because it can rapidly heal people on Zenyatta's team. It can stop people's ultimates. So yeah, those are the two supports I would recommend for you to play if you don't want to play support. Now, if you do want to play supports and you're willing to heal your team and not get as much kills, I would probably recommend Mercy. Mercy is basically a poor man's Ana, because I think Ana is probably the best healer in the class right now, just because of her kit. She's got a sleep dart, she's got the biotic grenade that can anti-heal people. She can do damage as well. That's, pretty decent, but I wouldn't say it's the best. You have to have really good aim to play with Ana. Even if you're trying to aim your own teammates, you have to focus on those small hitbox targets, like, let's say, Baby Diva's at 20 health, you have to heal her. You can't just lock onto her with Mercy, you have to aim. Or, if you're like me, just toss biotic grenades at your teammates all the time. And so, reason number two, it increases your winning chance by a long shot. Especially if, let's say, the enemy team doesn't have a support, which doesn't really happen very often. A lot of time, most team comps will pick a support, especially in competitive. At all ranks, I'd probably say, except for maybe bronze, I'd say people are usually willing to play a healer, and people are usually willing to fill for supports in tanks. So don't worry about people not playing a healer in competitive. As for quick play, I'd probably say most people won't play a healer, but it's quick play, so no one cares. Quick play is just giant mess. I don't know what's going on there. But in competitive, you'll have teammates that almost always are willing to play a healer. And if they don't, just play a healer. It'll increase your chances of winning by a lot, especially if you have two healers. So let's say you could use a direct healer, which is a Mercy or an Ana, and then a secondary healer like Lucio or Zenyatta. The best team comp for this is a 2-2-2. You got 2 DPS, 2 tanks, and 2 healers. 1 direct healer, 1 secondary healer. That is the healer comp that I'd say work the most, but probably 90% of the time your teammates aren't willing to do that unless they're in very flexible. And a lot of times, this will depend on the rank you're in. If you're in maybe silver, gold, it might happen, but not as much. And if you're in maybe platinum or diamond or above, it'll happen a lot. Teammates are a lot more willing because they know the basics of the game. They know that winning is a priority in Overwatch competitive, and they know that. And also, the third reason is that pretty much it assumes your stats, first of all. If you're the only healer on your team, you can basically get a gold medal for healing every time, and that'll help you level up, so it gives you extra XP. And it widens your hero pool. I see a lot of people that have like 3 or 4 mains that they main and will not switch off of them. I'm very guilty of this because when it comes to DPS, I'll only play Genji or McCree, sometimes Pharah. But then if someone wants me to play a healer, I'll only play Lucio. And if someone wants me to play a tank, I'll only play D.Va. So I don't have the widest hero pool, I'll admit to that. But people with wider hero pools and are willing to play more roles like support have a better chance of winning. And so that, guys, that is basically going to do it for this video. If you guys liked it, please be sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And don't forget to click on the bell notifications to make sure you never miss a post from me. I'm Infinite Gamer, guys, signing out. Peace.